This is a motivational video, but don't worry, I wore this really fun shirt so that you wouldn't click away in fear. Because let's be honest, most motivational videos feel like your ninth grade gym teacher shouting at you for an hour, minus the whistle and the weird shorts that they wear. I'm not going to do that to you today. I'm not going to scream at you, but I am going to give you a gut punch because sometimes we need that to help us move forward. And yes, there's a 50-50 chance that you're either going to thank me or block me by the end of this video, and I'm okay with either result. So before your eyes start bleeding from this Miami Vice pink flamingo explosion, I want you to stick with me here because today's topic is about one thing. If you say you want something, you better start acting like it. I'm going to tell you a story about someone that I've known for a very long time, and I was in a mastermind with this gentleman for a while, years actually. There will be a point to this, and what I want to drive home is this particular individual talked about how he wanted to improve his health and fitness. He was like, oh, I got to start eating better. I've got to stop staying up so late. I got to start working out. And I just want to be better. I want to be better for me and my family and my kids. And I want to be the best version of myself. He would say this over and over. Like we would hear this all the time. It just kept coming up. Finally, one day, the leader of the group stepped up and said, you know what? You've been talking about this for a year. Either do something about it or stop talking about it. And that was the end of the conversation. And everybody in the room was just like, yeah, you've been saying you want to do this for a long time, but you haven't been acting like it. Now, I can tell you that this particular individual took action right away. And he had a couple different choices that he could have made right there at that moment, which was he could have fought back and challenged the leader, which he did not do. He could have just went home and been like, you know what? Whatever. I don't care what they say. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, or I'm just keep talking about it and not do anything. Well, he chose to do something about it, and he got his life together, and he got his health and fitness together, and he lost a bunch of weight, and he looked better, and he felt better, and he ended up thanking everybody for that. This is just one example that I see, and I see this show up all the time. And I did this myself personally. So if you feel like I'm shouting at you, a lot of the times I'm talking to me through you, which is I talked a lot about stuff that I wanted. I wanted to get out of my job. I didn't like my 9 to 5. I wanted to make more money. I felt I deserved to make more money. I wanted better health and fitness, and I wanted better relationships with my family and my friends and other people that were important to me. And it all came down to, am I acting like that person? And I hear this from other people, which is, I want more money. I want to make more money. I want a better life. And I hear it over and over again. There's a reason that the saying talk is cheap exists, because your words do matter. I want you to want those things. I really do. But if you're not acting like somebody who wants to make more money, then you're probably not going to make more money. And here's the real gut check that I want all of you to take today or to look at today. You all have mirrors in your houses. Whatever you've been saying to yourself or to other people out loud, like, I want to make more money. I want my online business to work. I want to start something. I want something for me and for my family. I want a better life. Whatever it is, health and fitness related, relationship related, you want something more. I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself this very, very challenging question, which is this: do I really want this? How bad do I want this? Or are they just words? And that could be the life-changing moment for you, because I'll tell you that I didn't want it as bad as I said I did. I didn't. Some other things had to happen to me for me to actually act like the person I was talking about. And that may need to happen for you. But if it doesn't, I just want you to understand that it's okay to not want it as bad as you say you do. You'll free yourself of this burden of, I've got to start an online business, or I want to be my own boss. It's like, either act like that person or stop talking about it because it is going to eat you up if you don't do something. Learn to love your life. Learn to accept your life the way that it is right now. And that's okay too. Just because you feel that other people around you are starting businesses and being successful, and you feel like you're being left behind, you don't have to be them. You can be you. Maybe you simply just don't want it bad enough. And that's fine. It really is. But if you do want it bad enough, then you better start acting like it. Otherwise, nothing's going to change. It doesn't make any difference how many courses you take, how many YouTube videos you watch, how much research you do. If you're not working out, if you're not taking action to move towards your actual business, if you're not working on your relationships that you say you want to improve, you are just full of hot air and excuses. That's all there is to it. And I wish I could have a nicer message than that, but that's the truth. The rest of it is all excuses. Now, I firmly believe, and I'm not speaking to these people. There are some people that are limited by life, right? Circumstances in your life just don't allow you to do certain things. That's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people, and you know who you are, that are talking a good game. And I talked a really, really good game for a very, very long time. And that's all it was. Talk is cheap. Like my picture is right under that phrase until I stopped talking and I started doing stuff. And that's what you got to do. We all have to stop talking about all this stuff that we're going to do, and especially repeatedly, because people get tired of that. I still know people in my daily life that are talking about the same stuff that they've been talking about since I've known them for years. Oh, I'm going to open this thing. I'm going to do this. It's like, no, you're not. You do it. You're not going to do it. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes to be called out, which is why this particular gentleman from the mastermind was actually motivated to do something, because he gave everybody permission to call him out when he kept saying it over and over again. That's the power of being around people who want more for you. Sometimes their dreams for you are bigger than yours because they see it. They want to help you. And that's why I love being in groups, and I love being around people who will push you. But you have to be open to that. Not everybody's open to that. So as we wrap up this video here, I want you to have that look in the mirror moment and ask yourself these things that you've been telling yourself for years. Some cases it's been decades. Do you really want it as bad as you say you do? And if you do, you better start acting like it. If you don't, free yourself of the burden, let it go, and find a way to love the life that you already have, because that is a choice and that is a decision. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know how you feel about the shirt, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.